Hola. Feeling a bit fragile today. And it's not because I drink, because I don't drink. I do drink water and tea and coffee and juices, but I don't drink alcohol. Ugh. But yeah, 17 hours yesterday. Those of you who have read my blog from yesterday, Lost It Behind Paradise, I think I called it. It's over on my blog, it's the latest one. 17 hours. Yeah, interesting. Interessante. Ricardo. So today I wanted to just touch on the fact that, yes, this is a 30-day video challenge and I have to show up for 30 days. No one ever said they had to be consecutive though, did they? I mean, let's be honest. I mean, we all know I like to be honest. So there was no way I was making a video yesterday. No way at all. So, it's just how it is. It's kind of the way of a writer, really. I write every day. But yeah, what did I write yesterday? Oh, on the bus on the way up here. What did I write? I write so much I don't even know what I write anymore. But today I did come up with the new outline for a book in the Mermaid's Guide series. Now, some people have asked me, why is it called the Mermaid's Guide series? And ever since I was a little girl, see the turmeric on my hands. Ever since I was a little girl, people have called me a mermaid. They also used to call me a dolphin, but Miss Dolphin doesn't really have the same kind of ring to it as Miss Mermaid now, does it? And I am not a Disney mermaid. Let's just be very clear on that. Anyway, Banksy mermaid, yes. And I have written to Banksy. I'm sure I used to go raving with that guy, I'm telling you. Absolute sure him and I used to go raving together. There's so much that I recognise in his artwork. So Banksy, if you're watching, Bristol Flyover, 20k sound system, having it large. I reckon that's where I last met you. But anyway, moving on from that. I have no idea what I was saying before then. So, when I do my TED Talk, it will be a lot more fluid than this. These are purely unscripted. Oh, that's where I was going. So, anyway, when you're writing a book, The Mermaid's Guide, it's like, yeah, that's where I was, wasn't it? It was The Mermaid's Guide. When I first started out with this series, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know what it was going to look like. And then journaling one day and having one of those aha moments. Ooh, butterfly. You can see one just there, look. And there's another one there. Just noticed that. I knew that I'd have a series of books on the subjects that matter to me. Now, if you haven't already guessed, the subjects that matter to me are human rights, social justice and cultural diversity. I've been teaching leadership and speaking on leadership for a very long time now. And half my life, actually, more than half my life. So that's pretty damn exciting. Wow, I just realised that. And so leadership had to be one of the books that I wrote about. And then, because I trained as a chef and hotel manager, because I knew that I wanted to run my own business, but didn't know what kind of business it would be. So I thought, well, I'll do hospitality and catering. I'll become a much better chef. I'll learn how to run a business. So I did hospitality and catering management because the business studies was just, I just didn't want to do that. I got to travel a lot with hospitality and catering, and I got to eat a lot of food. So that's all good for me. And so my mum kept going on at me, when are you going to use your catering skills? And I'm like, look, Mum, I will use them. So The Mermaid's Guide to Eating, or The Mermaid's Guide to Food, not quite decided on the title of that yet, will be all about what it's been like for me as a gluten-free vegan traveling around the world. So that was that one. Then obviously all these nomads, using that in a very loose term, the ones that run an extended vacation, they're not nomads. Read the book and you'll find out why they're not nomads. But I wanted to do it from a higher higher consciousness. Oh, bugger. Higher consciousness level. So there's going to be loads of books. There's going to be ones on culture and history and what else? Women and sailing. So it's going to be a really, really cool series, even if I do say so myself. Today, while I'm sat reading another book, I was like, oh my gosh. All of the books in the Mermaid's Guide series are about particular subjects. Not one of them has been about my own personal journey and why I started this trip, what it's morphed into, and where it's going. So today I've just sat and written 2,500 words in the last couple of hours. Written all the framework, all the chapter outlines, and the title, and yeah, smashed that out in the last hour, which is pretty cool. Wrote the article this morning, which I think was about just over 1,500 words, just did that in 20 minutes. And this is the thing, when you do my 7-week author course, you'll understand how I do all of this, which actually has still got a 22% offer. It started off at 50% at the start of the month. It's going down, folks. You've got 1 week left to take advantage of this 7-week author course. You get all of the crazy in my head from a professional publisher's point of view and an author coach, writer, because the difference between me and a lot of other publishers is I actually write my own books as well, put my name to it. So yeah, on that course you get transformational healing, you get how to be an author, and all the insights from a publisher. So you're pretty much quids in. So you're building a business. So it's pretty impressive course, if I do say so myself. I've said that twice in this video. It's only 6 minutes, 7 minutes long. But yeah, you can see I've got a jumper on today. It's a bit cold here. She says, sat in the shorts. It's like when I was in Australia, they used to say, it's really cold. And they'd be walking around with their shib and their shorts and t-shirt on or their vest top on. Yeah, it's really cold. You're speaking to someone who's English, who, when it's really cold, we've not only got, a body on, we've got a t-shirt on and a jumper on and a coat on, hat, coat, scarf, gloves, walking boots, leg warmers. And that's really cold. And we don't even know what it's like being really cold because we don't live in the north of Russia or in the northern Canada or Antarctica. Antarctica's really cold though, which you will find out about when, well, not Antarctica. I wasn't in Antarctica. I was a week sail away from Antarctica, but that was Bristol, as we say in English. But yeah, being on that boat. Southern Atlantic winds, 7 degree winds. I think the water was a lot colder than that, but the winds were strong and ice cold winds and ice cold water. Whew. You can bet your Nelly we were cold. I don't know why I said you can bet your Nelly either. I don't even know if that's a phrase, but it is now. So yes, 17 hours on a bus yesterday, because I lead such a glamorous life being a digital nomad and living the dream. And this is the thing, I kind of do tell people exactly how things are. And sometimes it's a struggle, seeing some of the things I see when I'm traveling. Other times it's amazing. But sometimes it's just normal. It's just normal life. Get up, you make your coffee, read a book, do your journaling, write a book. It's normal life. My work is writing books and reading books. Your work might be something different. It might be reading a manual to fix an engine in a car. It also might be, writing emails for other people. It might be developing a strategy and going to work and working in offices or science labs all day. We've all got work to do. Mine just happens to be writing books. So I sit at a computer all day long, just like a lot of you, or sit on Zoom or recording videos like this. So, just putting it out there that we're all the same. And like I like to say to people, if I kick you, you will bruise. And not just because I did MMA, but, we all bruise if someone kicks us. We're all the same. We all go to the toilet. We all have to have a shower. Had a hot shower today. That was so good. I was like, oh, Wim Hof. Mm-mm. You can pop off like the pop-ups I wrote about the other day. But they are really nice when it's been really, really hot all day and you have a rainwater shower. But today when I had a really hot shower, I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. I couldn't remember the last time I'd had a hot shower. I had a warm shower a few weeks ago, but not a hot shower. Oh. Now all I need is a big bath full of hot water that I can just keep topping up. And a bath that's big enough. Right, now, okay, let's just talk about baths around the world, shall we, for a minute. Why is it baths are not long enough? Why are they all so short? Why? And why are they all so skinny? Now, I have author asked, it's taken a long time to get an arse like mine. I do my squats. I do a lot of walking and hiking. But, I do sit a lot, reading, writing, and sitting on buses or on boats. Don't really want to go running. But baths are so small. And here in Latin America, they don't even have baths. And the baths they do have don't even have a plug. Why? I love baths. Like really long baths. When I went and chose the apartment that my boys still live in Sheffield, the first thing I did when I walked in that apartment was headed straight for the bathroom, took off my Ugg boots and got in fully clothed. There was no water in it, obviously, just to check to see whether I could lay in that bath and just soak in it for hours. And I could. That was what sold it to me. Now, it might be a British thing to have a bath, but soaking in a hot tub, oh my God, for hours on end with the Epsom salts, or I think they have bath bombs in England now. They make the bath really fucking disgusting, to be honest with you. Right, make a right mess. Whoever invented them didn't clean their own bath, that's for sure. But yeah, just put some like essential oils, especially rose oil on a Friday, ladies, Venus Day. Oh, I haven't had a Venus Day for such a long time. But yeah, baths for hours, hot water, book. Just listening to music, singing away, pretending that you're Vivian in Pretty Woman. Absolutely, ladies, you know what I'm talking about, especially if you're my age. What else? I think that's about it for today, to be honest with you. I've got a cup of tea sat here waiting. No, I don't need to do anything. I'm reading a book. It's a really good book. I've nearly finished it. I only started it. I think, when did I start it? Beginning of this week? It's the one, Between Two Kingdoms, about a cancer survivor. Struggling. What's her name? Suleika Jouadi. Fascinating book. If you haven't read it, read it. Also, I started early, Took My Dog. That made me laugh. Proper Yorkshire, that. Proper inappropriate too, but it was good. It was all right. It was just a nice, read it in 2 days kind of book. Yeah. I'm getting through all the books I carry with me, because I do carry books with me because they're great for bicep curling and for squatting with. Put them in a rucksack. You don't need to carry a kettlebell with you. But yeah, books and baths. That's a Dawny Bee kind of evening. With a cup of tea, obviously. So that is I don't know what day I'm on. I don't even know what day it is today. So, welcome to my world. But yeah, new book coming out. Menopause book. Oh my God, I am so excited about this book. I think this is going to be the book of my career. I said that to my friend Sue the other day, who collaborated with me on The Potent Power of Menopause. She goes, Dawn, if this is the book of your career, oh my God, you've written some amazing books. I'm like, yeah, I know. But this is a big one. And I say that every time. I do. But this book, oh my gosh. To all the ladies and the gentlemen who took part in this book with me, thank you for helping to make it a reality. I might just get a bit emotional in a minute. So yeah, I'm going to end this because I might start crying. Happy tears, obviously. But as you can see, I'm in a jumper. It's a bit overcast. We had bright sunshine a few minutes ago. There's no toucans or parrots, but there are sparrows. Can you hear them tweeting? Oh, there's a hummingbird up there. I see so many hummingbirds. Little sparrow. It's an orange tree. There's some mangoes over there. I keep thinking I'm going to go throw a stick at the tree. See if I can get a mango. Because I can't climb that tree. But anyway, that's your instalment for today. And remember, after this one is finished, I'm going to be going live for 30 days. So you can write a book with me in 30 days. But if you want to get started, you want to hire me as your coach, so I can kick your ass and make sure that your book does get published and you don't procrastinate by second guessing and wanting to add more and thinking you're not good enough, or you're getting writer's block, or you're not actually quite seeing yourself for who you actually are, or you want to join one of the anthologies that I'm doing. We're doing one on date rape and spiking. We're doing one on boob health and how boobs are seen around the world. We're doing one on ovarian health and fertility. And we've also got one on men's health and what it takes to be a man in today's world. There are only 10 spots for each of those books. So, and some of the places have already gone. So if you want in on those books, send me a message and I will tell you how you can join us. But yeah, I'm going to go drink my cup of tea, finish this book and dream about baths.